Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and like. Now back to the news. Archaeologists are investigating claims about a long-lost group of giant humans who stood up to 10 feet tall and lived in caves in the southwestern U.S. Supersized human skulls, 15-inch sandals, and massive handprints have been uncovered in excavations inside a cave in Lovelock, Nevada since 1912 that have continued to spark the curiosity of scientists and the public more than a century. The stories about these Giants of Lovelock came from Native Americans who told stories of a brutal tribe of pale-skinned, red-haired invaders who waged war on the local tribes, before finally being trapped in a cave and exterminated. According to archaeologists, the story is likely an exaggeration of the facts or even an outright fabrication, but some of the pieces of evidence continue to encourage believers. It all started when a pair of miners first discovered the gigantic remains in 1911. They were there searching for guano, the excrement of birds or bats, which has long been a valuable source of fertilizer and an ingredient in gunpowder. But as they dug deep down into the guano, these prospectors found more than they bargained for, more than 60 human skeletons. And some of them were reportedly extraordinarily large, between 7 and 8 feet tall. One of his great finds was a skeleton, found about 20 miles southerly of Lovelock, Nevada, showing that the body of which it was a framework, was exactly 7 feet, 7 inches tall, according to the 1935 biography of John T. Reed, a mining engineer who worked in Lovelock. It is one of the giant men of an ancient race of which skeletons were unearthed in central Nevada. There is no evidence of this find, but excavating the cave in 1912 and 1924 revealed thousands of artifacts. Many of these finds were as expected: baskets, duck calls, arrowheads, and ceremonial objects carved into the shapes of animals. But there were also some extremely odd findings, including gigantic sandals that appeared to have been worn. These shoes, about 15 inches long, would translate roughly to a U.S. size 29 shoe. Radiocarbon dating later showed that human remains and plant material in the cave ranged from between 2030 BC and 1218 BC. Another odd find was a handprint seemingly etched into the stone that appeared twice the size of an average human hand. Reports from these excavations seemed to grow the size of the giants. As of 1931, they were reportedly 8.5 and 10 feet tall. Remarkably, some of them had red hair, a stark contrast from the local Paiute tribe of Native Americans. Though their existence may remain a mystery, the oral tradition may offer some clues. Paiute tribes native to the area tell stories of a barbarian group called the Ctcah, a group that reportedly moved into the area 3,000 years ago.